Do we know if files have found Flamon?
No, not that I know of.
Anybody know if Flamon is some?
I know I'm a jail, that's for sure.
I'm gonna sign the order then. Just gotta move on.
Talk about Flamand, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I talked to Mr. Feigelson off the record, and they were going to stipulate for the report, so
Sounds good.
I sent him an email that you were on the bench.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Maybe a personal.
If he's in the building, I'm sure he is. Let's see. Is Martius Clark here? Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Martius Clark, file number is 24-02317. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Casey Markarian appearing on behalf of the people, making a motion to practice under Michigan Court Rule number 8.120.
Motion granted.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Palmer, Public Defender's Office, on behalf of Mr. Clark, the gentleman who's standing to my right.
Okay, Mr. Clark, today's the date scheduled for preliminary examination. There was assault with intention to rape, violent harm, less than murder, or by strangulation, and then assault and battery. Are we proceeding today with an exam?
Your Honor, at this time, the necessary witnesses, Olivia and Sunshine Wheatley, have both failed to appear. I did not ever have contact information, but our office tried to get contact information for the complaining victim, Miss Olivia Wheatley. In terms of Sunshine Wheatley, I've attempted to call and to email the contact information I have. I've never heard back. So if people are unable to proceed.
We only have one named victim here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
The other was just a witness that was
Okay.
in the house with us, so I attempted to contact them as well. I just wanted to make a record of that.
Okay, sounds good. Council, how do you know this?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, based on the representations from the people and their inability to prove probable cause, defense moves to dismiss.
Okay, your motion to dismiss is granted. The dismissal will be without prejudice. So that means that the people do have the right to reissue this charge against you if they make contact with you, victim and witnesses, okay? I'm sorry.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. And so we'll get you a copy of your dismissal. If this charge is reissued, you have to be rearranged, okay?
Yeah.
You have any questions?
No.
Any additional matters for the record, council?
Nothing further from the people.
Nothing from the bench.
Okay, you're all set. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jason Ho, file number 24-02422.
You just grab it.
Is there still somebody that needs to be arraigned?
I think Kelly. took
Oh,
care
they
of
took
it.
it, okay. Parents, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Casey Markarian appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Palmer, Public Defender's Office, on behalf of Mr. Huff, the gentleman who's standing to my right.
Okay, today's the date and time that's scheduled for preliminary examination on a weapons charge. Are we ready to proceed?
People are ready to proceed, Your Honor.
Your Honor, at this time, it's my understanding that the necessary witnesses are present. I have discussed this matter, and also I should say that the prosecution was prepared to charges. I have discussed the matter with my client. We are going to unconditionally waive the preliminary examination today. I anticipate that the negotiations will continue.
We'll also additionally waive their right for a preliminary examination, Your Honor.
May I approach, Judge?
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Good tourism.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so negotiations will continue at circuit.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you understand that you have the right to have a preliminary examination today in the district court on this charge
Yes, Your Honor.
or these charges. And you have the right to require that the prosecution put forth evidence that would establish that they have sufficient probable cause that these crimes occurred and probable cause sufficient to charge you with these crimes.
Yes.
And you wish to unconditionally waive your exam?
Yes.
Anybody making any threats to you to do that?
No, Your Honor.
Has there been any promises made to you?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that once this matter is bound over, you can't get to the circuit court and decide you don't like your offer and request to have your exam. It'll be too late then, okay? Okay, the bind over date is going to be the 18th September. That's the date the circuit court will get the file from the district court. You do not need to appear in court on that date, okay? Your next court date otherwise will be a pretrial in the circuit court, and your attorney will get notice of that, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions at this time?
No.
The bond was set at 3,000 personal recognizance, and that will continue. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Nothing from the bench, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set.
Good.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Isaac Flamon, file number 23-03158, council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Case Mark Arian appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Stephen Feigelson on behalf of Isaac Flamon, Your Honor.
Okay, we did adjourn entry of the order findings for competency because you hadn't had an opportunity to connect with your client. I don't know if he's in the custody of the forensic center.
He's, as of Tuesday, he was still at the forensic center. I did have a conversation with him Tuesday afternoon. I do believe we can stipulate to the findings in the report. For the document.
Okay, very good. So I'll sign and date the report for today and incorporate the report into the court record, entering an order of the defendant being competent to stand trial. And so then we'll need to set this for next court dates.
Conference September 19th and 9:30.
September 19th at 9:30 for a PCC. And a preliminary exam will be
September 27th.
September 27th at 9:30.
Make that work.
Okay, very good. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Nothing further on behalf of Mr. Flamon, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set.
Yeah.
You too. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Marion Hopkins, file number 24-00682, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Case Mark Arian appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Stephen A. Freeman, Public Defender's Office, on behalf of Mr. Hopkins, who stands to my right.
Okay, today's the date that's scheduled for preliminary examination, unlawful imprisonment, and domestic violence, 2 counts. Let's see, and a second offense notice. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, I would be requesting an adjournment for 2 reasons. A one-time good cause adjournment. One, our necessary victim on this case, Bianca Higginbotham, I wasn't able to get in contact with her until yesterday. She did receive her subpoena. It came in the mail last week, and she lives over an hour away. She had a work schedule she had a conflict with. Furthermore, Your Honor, after talking to her, I extended a new offer to Mr. Freeman on behalf of his client. The offer is to plead guilty to count 2, domestic violence second. We will dismiss counts 1 and 3, and there's also a Killebrew agreement that's been added. to no upfront jail and sentence of use treatment. So I'd ask for an adjournment to allow some time for Mr. Freeman to discuss with his client negotiations to continue as well.
Counsel,
The comments offered by counsel are quite true and correct, Your Honor. Moreover, my client finds himself currently on probation, and I'm going to need a moment to discuss with the probation agent, make sure this comes out right. And just for purposes of preserving our record, if I'm not mistaken, the initial investigating police officer who, under these circumstances, perhaps could testify, is not available either, training or something. I'll defer to counsel, but in any event, I think that they're just cause, and I'm not objecting to his motion to adjourn.
that's correct. That's to the officer.
Yes, Your Honor, I do have the officer's phone number. He's in the area and can be called here if needed, but this was not one that we wanted to proceed on without Ms. Higginbotham anyways. But it's my understanding of Ms. Higginbotham, my communications with her yesterday are just that she got late notice of the subpoena, and I'm planning to communicate with her the new date that gets reset today so she can get off work.
Okay, based on that information, I'll advise you, Mr. Hopkins, of your right to have a preliminary examination within 21 days of the date that you're arraigned, unless you waive that timeline or the court finds good cause. Based on the information provided today, I'm going to find good cause because the necessary witness got late notice and has a work conflict to reset this matter to another date beyond the 21-day timeline. That'll also give you opportunity to discuss further the offer with your attorney, and then he can have discussions with your probation officer to see if there's any implications there, okay? You have any questions? We'll get you a new date.
November 1st at 8:30.
November 1st at 8:30. If he intends to take a plea, I'm sure we could squeeze him in quicker than that at some point. If he's gonna take a plea, we can probably squeeze him in quicker.
I think that's where we're going to end up, but I can't represent with that.
Yeah, if that happens, you'll email us, we'll get you on the misdemeanor docket. Thank you.
I'll make sure that happens. Thank you very
No
much.
problem. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing further from the people. Thank you.
Nor from the defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, you're all set.
Robert, you're in charge.
All right.
That's it.
That's it. I was gonna say, did I miss something for Mr. Palmer?
No,
Oh, okay.
No,
he was just hanging out with
I'm
us.
just hanging.
He just got lonely.
Sounds good. And we have PCCs. I see that one's been left on.
I'm here for the witnesses.
I'm sorry.
Let me get a good number for you.